Hello. So I finished my own ranunculus last night. It is on the blocking mats. The bottom is curling a little, so I pinned that, and I will show you when it's complete. I need to get some high-waisted pants to wear with it because it is cropped. And right now I'm working on the pink ranunculus I'm making. This is DK cotton linen yarn from Knit Picks. And I'm finding it really helpful to use smaller 16-inch needles rather than the Magic Loop long ones, specifically for this. And I'm again doing the closer neckline. I tried the wider one and I just didn't like the look of it. So I'm going back to that tubular, smaller one and using the smaller needles, and it's working out really well this time. So today I am wearing my finished ranunculus sweater. I am a huge fan. I love it. I want to make them like literally, I think I want to make 6 or 7 or more. I don't know. I just try heavier yarn, different needle sizes, do some modifications on the sleeves and whatnot, do different sleeve lengths, do different body lengths, because this is incredibly short. Like, you're probably gonna see my tummy. It's really short. Like, this is my belly button. My belly button's under there. So it's really, really short. It's the most cropped item I've ever worn. And I did, though, get some high-waisted shorts. And I got 2 pair, a jean pair, and these, this black pair that I'm wearing now. And I'm trying to get 1 more pair, but I also really like this over over dresses. I don't have any skirts, but I think it'd be really cute over a high-waisted skirt too. So those are just some styling options. I've always been nervous about crops, but the more I'm out and about and the more I see people wearing these high-waisted pants and jeans, I'm like, that's really cute. It also sucks you in if you're like body conscious, which I am. So I'm a fan as of now. I mean, we'll see when I'm out and about, like, you know, when I'm raising my arm, if it shows my skin, how comfortable I feel with that. But for now, I really love it. And this is just 1 ball of Wool and the Gang glitter ball sock yarn. That was my challenge to myself. I want to do it with 1 ball. I could always order a second, but I want to do it with 1, so this is 1. This is what I have left. I probably could have done like 1 more row, maybe 2, but I was nervous. I just wanted to bind off and I didn't want to run out of yarn, so there's that. I'm a really big fan. I definitely recommend this pattern. I was a holdout for a while, but now I'm obsessed. So these are my new yarns from Knit Picks. They're for something special, but it's kind of top secret right now. So this, and then this. This is the same, just a different color. And then this one. This one is a fingering weight Lindy chain. So these are some summer yarns that I am excited to try. Okay, so I'm in my PJs, but I just finished this ranunculus. I even put my little EB tag on. I omitted the lace section, and it's a little bit short, but that's okay. It's actually not for me, it's for my grandma. And let me share my story about these ranunculuses. And obviously it's a popular pattern. A lot of people make many or several, and I want tons for myself. I am in love with the pattern, genuinely. But there is a reason that I'm making so many right in a row and kind of in a rush about it. So as I was making, I genuinely just first started. I had 1 ball of glitter ball sock yarn. I've already talked about this, but this is my ranunculus. And I had 1 ball of glitter ball sock yarn. And I challenged myself to make it. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Every single second of it. I love it even more when it's on. It's just so stunning. So I thought to myself, okay, this is a quick, easy, fun, beautiful project. My mom's birthday is coming up, and I've had in my head that I wanted to make her and my whole family like items, because honestly, I love to knit. And it's kind of like, for me, a way to spread or share my love. And I don't know, it's just very meaningful to me to knit something for someone, and I care about it so much, and I hope that they cherish it, I guess. But it's just a way for me to like non-verbally express how much I care about you, that I am going to spend so much time and effort making something for you. So anyway, I thought I want to make my mom one. So that's where it started. Her birthday is June 29th. I was making this in May, so I had about a month, but I mean, this is a quick knit. But then I was like, wait, her birthday, wouldn't it be so fun if I didn't just gift her a sweater? I also gifted my grandma and my sister the same, so we could all match and have matching sweaters. And you know, it's just a kind of a gift for all of them then, you know, these women that I just, like I said, care about so much. So I was like, yes, that's what I'm doing. So I ordered the yarn that I thought would be perfect for each of them. And I didn't tell my sister what was going on, but I did ask her, like, what colors do you wear these days? Because I know she's like very neutral, but she did recently tell me that she's been into color more. So I'm like, oh, I don't know. So she said neutrals or mint green. So I got her this color. It's called Sagebrush, and it's a fingering weight yarn. It's a little greener than I was hoping. I was hoping to be more light mint, and it's showing up brighter green. It's lighter in real life, but it's showing up brighter on the camera. So anyway, this is the color I'm using for my sisters. I haven't even started hers yet. I'm gonna make hers out of they're all gonna be a little bit different, kind of like tailored to the person. So mine, wherever I just put this is one ball, like I said, 100 grams of fingering weight yarn. So that's the same quantity I got from Melissa. Each ball is 50 grams, so this is 100 grams of fingering weight yarn. I think I'm gonna do the wider neckline, maybe a little bit looser gauge to get a little bit more length for her. But I don't think she'd mind a cropped, hopefully, because it's gonna be cropped. And it'll be short sleeves like mine. So that was my idea for her. Then I asked her, so my mom, when I'm thinking of her colors, wears a lot of black. So I made her a black scarf for Christmas. And I was like, I don't really want to work with black. I want to work with color. It's summer. So I was thinking, like, I was looking at her Facebook pictures, thinking about what she wears. If she wears a different color, it seems to be like a hot pink or a pink or something. But she's not loves that. I just think it's like the color she happens to have in the regular t-shirts. And I asked my sister again, and she said she thinks mom looks really beautiful in like a dark green. So I chose this color. It's called Shoal or SHOAL. This is a DK weight yarn. These are all from Knit Picks, if I didn't say that already. This is a DK weight yarn, and I wanted to get that because, like, I got the same yarn for grandma but a different color that I'll explain in a second. I wanted to get the DK weight because I wanted it to be a tighter gauge. I don't want it to be as loose. And I purchased 4 skeins of this yarn, so that's 200 grams. And I didn't want it to be cropped. I didn't want it to be too loose. I want her to feel comfortable. I want it to be a summer garment, but hopefully she'll still wear it. Like, she's a teacher, so hopefully she'll wear it to school if she needs a sweater or whatever. That was kind of my goal, was thinking something that she could wear to church, to school, around, in the summer, wherever. I just wanted to be a versatile knit, and that was my goal for these. So that's my thinking behind that. I am going to make hers. I'm actually working on it right now. I'll show you. It's not very far along though. This is just where we're at. We have the tubular neckline again, and I'm using 16-inch needles. I'm about to put them on my longer needles, so you can't see too well, but I have the first little repeat done, if you could see that. I think this color is stunning. I'm really pleased with it. I think it was a great recommendation and suggestion by my sister, Melissa, even though she didn't know what she was picking for. I think I'm going to omit the lace work. Like, keep these fun, beautiful stitches, but omit this, because even though it is pretty high in my opinion, I don't think it's like showy. I want her to feel comfortable wearing this and not feel like it's see-through. So I think I'm gonna eliminate those, but we'll see. I mean, I'm gonna decide tonight or not, but we'll see. So this is my plan for moms. This is where I'm at. I want to finish this in the next couple of days. And then finally, grandma's. So yes, let me just show you it. It's done. This is grandma's. I haven't blocked it. I should say it's done. The knitting is done. All the ends are woven in, but I haven't blocked it at all yet. No blocking, no washing, so that still has to be done. The reason I chose the light pink for grandma, so originally I was gonna make her a yellow sweater. Yellow is her favorite color, but as I thought about it, I'm like, I've never seen her in a yellow shirt that I can recall. So maybe she doesn't like to wear yellow. It was like, let me go through her Facebook. So I went through literally all of her Facebook photos, and I found that pink, specifically light pink, was a color she wears a lot, especially like my cousin's weddings. That seems to be the color that she chose in her outfit, was a light pink. So that's why, and then in other pictures she was also wearing pink or light pink, so I thought this is a really pretty color, and now that it's made, I can just see it. I think it just says grandma, so that's why it's pink. I did this tubular neckline again. I wanted to do the wider one, but it was not working with this like slick cotton linen yarn, or it wasn't working for me. So I went back to the tubular, and it looks so good. I like the look of it anyway, better than the other one was coming out. It's still short sleeves, but it's a little bit longer of a short sleeve, so hopefully she's more comfortable with that. I have to cut that end. And she's much smaller than me, so it should even go a little bit further down on her arm. That's the only thing I'm worried about, is that this fits me and she's smaller. But I didn't want anything too tight. I want it to be comfortable, because I mean, if she wants to realistically wear it for any reason, like if she wants to realistically wear it, I want it to be comfortable. So this yarn also is great because it's machine washable, and it says tumble dry. So washable, dryable. So that's, I think, key for easy maintenance. And as you can see, I did omit the lace. I kept those fun stitches on the top and the bottom, and then this right here is where the lace would be if I would have done it, but I didn't, because again, I just wanted her to feel comfortable. And she's got the twisted rib hem and my EB Knits. This is my EB Knits faux leather tag. I have a few of these, so I added that here. So that way also she could tell the front and the back of the ranunculus. There is some short rows in the front and even more short rows in the back. So that's how you can tell the difference, but I don't know if a non-knitter probably can't tell or will take the time. So easy distinction is that the tag is on the front. So this is grandma's. So this is really special to me, like really, really special, especially right now. So yeah, it really means a lot to me. I hope I'm able to give this to them in the time frame. And I want to, you know, like I said, none of them know about it. Nobody knows besides me and my boyfriend. And I am just so excited. It's really helping me focus and keep my mind off other things. So it's just really special. Hey friends, so here's an update on my ranunculuses. It is Saturday, June 5th. It is the morning, and I wanted to show you. So these two you've seen before, but I think it's fun to see them all together. This green one, I need to cut this end. Is complete. It's longer than the rest of them. I've been overthinking. It was so fitted, and the waist shaping looked so nice that I did with it. But I washed it not on delicate. I didn't put on delicate, so that's my bad, and stretched it out a little. So I've been trying to get it back without losing too much length, and I think I'm just done. I'm gonna leave it. This is my final one for now. I'm sure I'll be making more in the future, but for now, from this, product that I told you about, this is the Lindy chain. I'm only going to use 2 balls, 100 grams, and it's hard to see, but this is where we're at. We're about to separate for sleeves in a couple rows. So here are my runners. Okay, welcome to my childhood bedroom. I wanted to do a quick rundown of my finished ranunculuses. I'm pretty sure if everything goes well, today is the day that I'm gifting them. So I wanted to make a video showing them all before I give them away. So let's just start with the short. This is the one I've talked about before already. This is my own. The only it's short and it doesn't have the ribbing on the bottom. That is the modification. It is the tighter neckline. Otherwise, I just use 1 ball of 100 gram sock yarn. So it is pretty cropped, but I got a couple of pairs of high-waisted shorts to go with it. I think it looks really cute over dresses, and I do think it's inspired me to make some more cropped items, especially since I have the bottoms and or start to have, you know, some options to wear with crops where I've never had that before. So love it. This is what started it all. It's like, this is so amazing, and this is wool. The rest are not. So that's that. The second one I made, which again you've already seen, I think, is Grandma's. This is obviously the light pink one. I'm a little bit worried it's big, but I've been worrying and overthinking and just stressing about this for literally days, all of these, because I just feel like there's something wrong or something is not perfect about all of these ones. And I just want them to like them. So I omitted the lace there. This is the shorter neckline again. I did just some modified sleeves. They're kind of long. They've got the rib at the end so it doesn't roll up. It is a longer than my own. It's got my EBKnits label. This is DK weight yarn, and I used for this one, I did a 6mm needle. This is 5.5. Other than that, it is to pattern. So this yarn cotton says it is machine washable on cold and tumble dry low. I did machine wash it on cold, but I didn't do delicate hand wash. Unfortunately, I just missed that somehow, so that was disappointing. It stretched a little, I think, just because the spin cycle was not friendly. And secondly, I got bored, honestly, or impatient with the dryer not having heat and it taking so long, and I did a very low heat. It shrunk a little, so I did a reblock, like one of the normal blocks, pinned it out, and I think it's fine. I just didn't want it to get too short, but the way it's plenty wide, just didn't want it to get too short. So I think I'm okay with this one as of now. Okay, and the next one, this is the dark green one. Also, like, I have some finishing touches I want to do. Like this, I want to give a quick steam. It's got a couple creases from where it's been just folded over the last few days. This is a new one to you. This is the front. This is dark green. It is again the same yarn. It's cotton lin. It is Shoal, SHOAL. I really liked the color. I really love the color. 2 words of warning when you're knitting with it. I did have like green fuzz all over my shirt. Secondly, after I washed it, it's like, now it's okay. I'm gonna do another like lint roll, because yeah, it's got like lint, like just was shedding off of it like crazy. So that's just a note. But I did the same thing again where I didn't put it on delicate hand wash because I didn't realize that was my mistake the last time until, I don't know, after I did this one. I was like, oh, that's what I missed. That's the setting I messed up. And then this time, this one really stretched in the dryer, or in the washer, which is super unfortunate. Like, I got it out and it was just stretched across the bottom, I think, from the spin cycle again. So I didn't put it in the dryer because I was nervous, but then when it dried by hand, it was pretty large. So I looked it up. I was nervous to put it in the dryer and try and shrink it, so I put it in really hot water. I just boiled some water, let it sit, took it off the heat for about 10 minutes. It was still really, really hot. Put this in there. I only did it for like 8 minutes because I was nervous. Again, I just don't want to ruin anything. I feel like I've kind of messed up, like made some errors already. So, and I love this. Okay, let me finish this spiel. So I don't really feel like the hot water soak did anything. I again didn't put it in the dryer. I let it sit out. Then I still felt like it was too big, and like it fits me okay, but these people I'm giving it to are smaller than me. They're in the house, but I think they're outside, so that's why I'm being quiet. What was I gonna say? So okay, so then I did put it in the dryer on low heat to try and shrink it. I just did like literally 2 minutes at a time, and I think I ended up doing it for like a total of 10 minutes or so, and it shrunk a tiny bit, but again, I just got too scared, so I stopped, and it's just, I'm okay with it now. If after they try it on it's huge, I'll try and shrink it again or do something or give it to someone else or whatever, just if it's not going to be wearable for the recipient. So I'm going to do a lint roller on this, modifications. This is the shorter neckline again. I again omitted the lace. This is the same sleeve as Grandma's, so it's a short sleeve, but it's a little shorter than the light pink one. This is longer. It's about 13 inches from the underarm to the bottom. For Grandma's, I used 4 balls. For this one, I think I used 5. Okay, I used most 4.5 because this is my 5th one, so it's like about a half. And I did some waist shaping, so they're just 4 rows. Yeah, there's about 4 rows of waist shaping in here, so it's pretty subtle. But I think at least before it was washed, it looked really nice. It gave like a slight, whatever, hourglass effect. Now I don't know that it's there so much. Again, I'm just trying to stop stressing because I don't want to keep messing with it and manipulating all the fibers. Okay, now finally, this is the one I stayed up all night to finish. My biggest problem was I only bought 2 balls of this Lindy chain yarn. This is a fingering weight. These are all cotton linen blends, besides mine. Okay, so these are all cotton linen blends. I only bought 2 balls of this, and these are 50-gram balls, so it's 100 grams total. So I knew it was going to be small like mine. It's for my sister. But I'm a little bit nervous because yesterday she just told me she's not been wearing crop shirts lately, so now I'm nervous. But it is what it is, right? I better stop freaking out. Okay, so here it is. I stayed up like all night to finish because I wanted to give it to them today. I think it's cute. I tried it on. I like it. She has the wider neckline. She has the same sleeve as I do, which is just a short sleeve in the pattern. She does have the lace and the full pattern. I think I omitted 1 row of increases in the raglan, which is another note for Mom's modifications. I didn't do like 2 rows of increases on the raglan. Sorry if this is confusing because I'm going back and forth, but I want to have it well documented. So yeah, so this is maybe just 1 less row of raglan increases. And I used a 6.5 millimeter for this needle because I wanted it. I knew I had limited yarn, and I knew I had the option of obviously buying more, but I just, like, this is what I got, and this is what I'm going to use. If she doesn't like the length, I'll get some more and rip out the bottom and add length. So yeah, this is a finished item. It is like, it does have a loose gauge, like very clearly a loose gauge. So like I don't think I would give it to my mom or grandma because I don't know. The point is to be a warm a summer top. I don't know if they'd be comfortable without wearing something underneath. So I thought maybe like Melissa would like this or I would. So that was kind of the idea. Saying I'm a lot, but I think that's all the modifications and things I wanted to share. Oh, the trouble with this, why I stayed up like all night, was the bottom. And it wasn't actually trouble. I was just trying to use every scrap of yarn that I could, like for this. So I did the bind off with what I thought would be enough yarn. I ran out with like a quarter of the sweater left, so I had to pick it all out and like take some more, stitches that I had completed out. And again, So I ended up doing the bind off like 3 or 4. I think I did 4 times because I just kept misjudging how much yarn I had left, and I was not playing it safe, which I should have done. So, I mean, what's one more row? But I don't know. I was just like, I want to use every single piece. But I don't know. I actually didn't have any left. I didn't have any left. I just weaved in, you know, the end of what was left, and that was all. So, yeah, this is the story of my Ranunculuses. I absolutely love this pattern. I'm going to probably take a break from it for a little while yet, but I want to like make myself a nice white one, maybe with mohair. I want to make myself probably a summer type top. Maybe one like mom and grandma's, who knows? Like, yeah. So love the pattern, highly recommend. I think the problem with like the yarn stretching and all of that stuff was totally my fault with the washing machine. Usually I just block things and set it down, but or like, you know, wash things by hand and then let it block it out. Also, I pin this to hopefully get some more length, and so maybe in the future I'll do that and avoid the washing machine. I just had read a lot of reviews that a lot of project pages on Ravelry, they didn't say anything about like, so, besides it getting softer in the wash, no one said anything about stretching or shrinking, so I wasn't nervous. And then of course my air, I think, messed it up. So there's my rundown. Hopefully it wasn't too confusing, and I feel like literally so nervous. I've got like such a nervous tummy. I'm just been overthinking it. I woke up, my sister's cat woke me up at 6:30 this morning, and I couldn't go back to sleep because I just had things on my mind. I'm so nervous to give them away. So I'm gonna take some pictures. I hope they love them. I hope they love them.